I had to find the time to come live with you guys because these days I have literally zero time. And I told you guys that you were going to see me in the year 2026. But things are moving so fast at the present moment that I feel like I just don't have enough time. And I really wanted to connect with you guys over here on my Daisy Love account just to say a little hello, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to come. I know that probably you guys will catch the replay. I am debating in tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. over on my Instagram live account, DL Consulting Firm 83. I am thinking about going live there. I'm having some coffee. I really strongly dislike when people go live and they kind of wait for the room to fill in because sometimes for those of us who catch replays, it's kind of like "Kote muna," so that's why I like to talk as soon as you guys are coming in. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay with you guys. When I tell you that literally I just finished working, today is my filming day for the youth agency because I have to prepare everything, my 2026 calendar. I have to stay focused and I have to prepare it. So I already have my flyer out for the mentorship program. I have my flyer out for the membership program. And you guys know that Haiti is getting ready to go into elections. So there are, hey, Sophia. Hi, how are you doing, hon? I was just saying that I didn't know if you guys was going to come, if I was going to be able to, connect with you guys really quickly. I have literally zero, zero time these days. I just finished filming all of my videos. I have so much work to do, but I really wanted to connect with you guys. I think tomorrow night I had no plans, absolutely no plans to do live videos for the remaining of the year because of the volume of the work that I have. But en bon créole, béton chaud. And there's a lot happening in Haiti in terms of like work opportunity, in terms of like tout ça mon affaire. Right now, I don't even have the time, but something told me just pop in real quick, even if you stay for like 30 minutes. Tomorrow evening, I'm thinking about going live on my IG consulting page to connect if I have the time to prepare the live. Because the live that I want to do tomorrow, it has to be in regards of I want to touch on nonprofit organization, the changes that are currently going on with nonprofit organizations for people who are thinking about having an organizations, for people who already have an organization, for people who are working on an organization. There are a lot. Don't forget to thumbs up the live and share it. See if I thumbs up the live for me, please. I'm well, and you? I'm doing extremely well, honey. Probably, I'm not overworked. I'm definitely not overworked. But I have a lot going on, and I'm just really pacing the flow. I'm pacing the flow, pacing the flow. How are you guys doing? How have you been? The summer, I did not want to be a part of the online community. I did not want to be a part of that online community because it was ghetto. Okay, it was ghetto. I did not want to be a part of that online community in the summer. There were too much going on. And believe it or not, I kind of needed this rest. I needed to be away from the internet. And to be really honest, it's one of the things that I am going to be teaching this year on my mentorship program, because so many people are online these days, and you guys have to be so careful with the information that you are either absorbing or the information that you are regurgitating. So, the information that you are spitting out. Because one thing that I find for this account that I have is that it overstimulates me, because so many people are using YouTube these days. So it's kind of like these days when I come on YouTube, I prefer to go on some of those new accounts that I just opened, because it's less like it's not, it doesn't feel so overwhelming. But it's it when I tell you that 2026, it's I like literally, I don't know about you guys, because if you were, I don't want to say bullshitting, but if you're not prepared, like right now, since the month of October or so, I'm really feeling 2026 vibe. And 2026, baby, is going to go move fast. When I tell you, it's like it's gonna go in a breeze. Right now, I am on my 2026. Like that, I'm already in this. I'm working every single day. There are so many opportunities in Haiti. There are so much that unfortunately I cannot share with you. However, I am inviting you guys to follow my accounts over on Instagram, follow the youth agency account, follow my consulting account. I have a lot of changes that I'm making into my work in terms of how I want to connect, in terms of how I am going to be providing videos for you guys moving into 2026. Some of you are going to understand those changes. However, some of you may feel a particular way about those changes, but it is 2026, guys. It is no longer 2018. It is no longer 2015. We are literally 10 years into everything that I've talked about, and we are full geared into the new world order. So, I am doing membership for my consulting page. I am going to be providing in depth videos, because when I tell you some of those subjects that are in my throat, that I've been wanting to come here, wanted to do live discussions, but I don't want to do live discussion openly for a certain subject anymore. So I am going to provide membership for the consulting. Everything is going to be, talked about maybe tomorrow evening if I have the time to prepare this live. If not, maybe before December 20th or 21st, right? Because I'll go on vacation by the 20th. I'll be gone until like the 15th or 16th or something like that of January. So I won't be really available, or maybe the beginning of January, I won't be very much so available. But I want to do a very in depth live for the end of the year. I want to close down my end of the year rather strongly, and I want us to connect. I want to talk about, a lot of opportunities, because I'm a little bit out of the loop with politics in the United States. Like I said to you before, I know that the summer months were pretty hot. I knew that a lot of things were going on in the summer months. And in the summer months, to be really honest, I just really needed a break. I did not want to be here with you guys. I did not, because it's pointless to be connecting when the world is shifting, when the world, everything is moving. It's pointless to be connecting with people who are frustrated, with people who are angry, with people who are caught up in the now. If there's one thing that I've always told you guys, is that don't get caught up in the now. Get ready and be prepared for your future. So I'm telling you, I'm excited. I feel like I was really, really ready. I'm excited for the changes that I'm getting ready to make for both my work over at the youth agency, over at the consulting. So many changes. But even YouTube is changing. Like so many things is changing when you want to be on YouTube, when you want to open a YouTube account, when you want to do videos on YouTube. So those of you who are thinking about joining YouTube, but from a more professional perspective, those of you who need counsel in terms of like, okay, I want to join YouTube, but I don't necessarily want to be a YouTuber. I mostly want to join YouTube in order to grow and be able to attract businesses or attract project. I am definitely going to be talking about that moving into 2026, guys. Join me over on Instagram because I am definitely moving into 2026. There are a lot of topics that I am going to be focusing on for those of you who are interested in working, but working efficiently. Because one of the things, and I do believe that I shared this with you before, that I'm priding myself to do, is that even if I'm not here with you guys, if I'm not online with you guys, it doesn't mean that things are not happening. The reality is that things are happening behind the scenes, and you have to be comfortable to start working behind the scenes because things are really moving and things are happening behind the scenes. So even when you are not online or you choose not to be online, you have to learn how to position yourself. Okay, so we're going to be talking about all of that. Mentorship program is getting ready to be out. I'm telling you. um this year's session is from March 9th until April 17th. Registration is going to be January 19th for the mentorship program. Follow the account over at Youth Agency International, HT. That is Youth Agency International, HT, on Instagram. This is where we are. We also have additional resources, guys. So many people are complaining. And when I tell you that, I don't know if tomorrow evening I am going to be able to come live with you guys. But so much has been happening in the school systems over in the US with organizations, with parents, with, just we're gonna talk about that. We're really, really, really gonna talk about that. But I am also, for those of you who I don't, thankfully, I had a few people reach out to me when you guys didn't see me, but I've always tell you guys when I'm not online, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want you guys to try to reach out to me because this is when I'm really taking care of myself. Believe it or not, there I have a really, really different life outside of the virtual world. But to be really, really honest with you, so many things have been happening in regards to people, feeling overwhelmed, administration feeling overwhelmed, people looking for work in Haiti, people who are already here in Haiti. How, like, when I tell you shit is popping in this country, when I tell you shit is brewing in this country, when I tell you that things are brewing into this country, all information is already out. Go into the consulting YouTube account over at DL Consulting Firm 83, guys. Those of you who are watching me from the US, those of you, my God, oh, I was going to say those of you who are watching me from Africa, but I think that I have a lot more people who watch me from Zimbabwe over on my DL Consulting. There is a major, 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 major work that is getting ready to pull out of Haiti, regrouping the continent of Africa in Haiti. And I have the pleasure to be working with them. So when I tell you to get yourself ready, listen, let me tell you something. You guys see how I'm moving. You guys have always been with me. There are some of you that I know you by the name, and even those of you that are new, I'm not taking in anything regarding how can I do this. It's done. We are done. We are past that. I am no longer answering some of your questions regarding these things. I'm no longer wanting to connect or answer questions regarding, oh my God, Haiti, this, that. Remember what we've talked about and remember what I've said to you. 2025 is the clean up year. So Everything is getting ready to be cleaned up. However, it's election time. It's election time. It's election time. So be all right. It's election time for us in Haiti. All contracts are getting ready to pull out. I'm telling you, there are things that I just can't even like mention to you. Election time. We all know what it is, right? We all know what it is. I know that some of you that are going to probably come back are going to feel that, oh my God, like you probably want me to, like talk a lot more, but I maybe tomorrow on the live that I'm going to get ready to do on my Instagram, we can touch on that. This is if I have the time to prepare everything, guys. You'll see the either flyer or promotional video tomorrow morning. If I decide to go live tomorrow evening, it's going to be at 9 p.m. over on Instagram. But in life, it's either you see the positivity on things or you see the negativity on things, right? Right now, the best for certain people, because I'm still beaming over my victory, or the worst for some of these people, right? It's either the best or it's either the worst, depending on how you're looking at things. But we all can attest to the fact that right now it is change, right? Hello, I am watching from Turkey. Hi, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. So, with that being said, um, Turkey, there's a lot of things happening over in Turkey. There are. Mhm. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, the internet connection, is so poor. The internet connection, but it's because they are upgrading it. I mean, we've been having and that's also the other reason why I don't come live. It's so um I don't like that. It's so disturbing, when you want to go live, you either want to work or you want to do something and you have poor access to the internet. We actually right now have, it's been going on for a little bit over a week now where it's kind of like it goes in and out. But personally, I really believe that they are working on the internet connection and they are providing faster paced internet connection, because one of the things that I'm seeing that's happening when I'm uploading videos, even when I'm uploading, for example, some of the workshops that I have or like over hour videos, they go in about like 20 minutes or so during the day, right? And if I'm uploading at night, I'm literally telling you that I can do an upload for a video that is 1 hour and 15 minutes and 15 less than 10 minutes. So I know that the internet connection Access Haiti is definitely working on providing a much faster service in terms of access to internet, and they are in the entire metropolitan area, so they're not even only here in Port-au-Prince. They are reaching in the Cap Haitian, they are over in the south, they are almost everywhere. So those of you who are like me, who are streamers, who are videographers, who these days everybody is using the internet, you can attest that by this time, by the springtime, shit is gonna be popping, right? So I mean, I no longer can't even tell you how to promote yourself if you are interested into the market here in Haiti. You have to go into my consulting YouTube account. For those of you who are here on YouTube, if you have an account over on Instagram and you have to study those videos, don't forget to also subscribe back into the channel, because you guys know that unfortunately I had lost the channel. So I'm literally rebuilding it. I'm not stressing over it because, like I always told you guys, when you come in on my videos, you got to come with what? You got to come with a pen. You got to come with paper. You got to take notes, because a lot of the time people are not going to be happy when we are doing the work that we do, when we are doing exceptional work, when we are doing great work, when we are providing excellent, excellent, excellent topic discussion. So take the time for the end of the year, study those videos, study those live discussions. I've already, that's why I can't even front. It's like, what's the point to be online when I already have given you the blueprint about everything? What's the point of being online when I've given you the blueprint about literally everything? So it's up to you to take that and to study it, right? So right now I'm concentrating not only on my personal work, but on also other work, but I'm trying to also not to be out of focus, because if you are out of focus, if you are out of focus, it's kind of like you losing grip. You moving like a chicken with your head cut off, right? So you need to stay focused, and you need to stay and have prioritize things, like prioritize the things that you want to do. Even with myself, I was talking to someone and I called them on a whims last week, not even knowing that I was literally throwing myself in a project. And in the beginning, when I'm still gonna do it, because unfortunately, when I tell someone yes, I have integrity. So if I say yes, I'm gonna do something. If I already said yes, it's difficult for me to back in, because when people count on me, I want to deliver. So now I have extra project that I have to do on top of everything that I'm doing for myself. Because the thing with those of us who are in this entrepreneurship journey is that you have to understand that the world is moving. So when other projects are coming in, let's say that other projects are coming in and they may bring in the cash. So let's say that you're coming in and you see a project and you feel like this is going to be excellent for me. You need to have a goal. What is the most important thing? So it's up to you. What is the most important thing? Is the most important thing for you to get the cash because you need it? Or is the most important thing for you is to actually focus on your own goal because you want to push your own work outside? So that's going to be up to you to determine the most important thing that you have to do. And this is a lesson that I have to teach myself, because the remaining of the year, even being online, I do believe that I have a video where I told you guys that I was going to come in 2026. But things change, and I was like, okay, I really want to connect with people, because there's so much happening here in the country of Haiti. So many opportunities. Don't let people fool you. Stop watching these news or things that are not going to support you into your goals. I am done sharing these things with you guys. All right, opportunities are everywhere. Haiti is getting ready to go in election. Une élection sanglante, blood, because right now, whoever is gonna go into power, whoever is going to go into election, whichever candidate is gonna be running, you got to understand that that particular government is going to have access to the money that's going to propel Haiti into the new world order. However, remember what I told you. Everything is not going to be settled in this country, not until 2030. I bet my life on that. Nèg yo se kon sa yo. Wal komanse touye moun yo swore. It was crazy. I haven't heard from them. And there was a lot of gunshots last night. Yeah, they're starting to warm up because they understand. So, but let's don't focus on what they have going on outside of like paying attention. There's oh my god. Let me get off of here, because I feel like if I stay here, I'm gonna talk too much. I'm gonna over talk, because like there's a lot that we could say. At first, I was like, this with this situation, IT cannot go into election. Oh, let's talk about that tomorrow. Let me leave that for tomorrow, because if I start to spill my thoughts here, I may not be able to stop. So let me leave that probably for tomorrow. Tonight, I just really wanted this evening, this afternoon, I just really wanted to connect with you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. I needed my time off. I needed to just take care of myself. And don't forget to follow me, guys. Study those videos. Election times, let me tell you how it's gonna be. Election, government with government. come new government. So now you're going to see everything that we've already discussed and we've talked about. So once Haiti has finally a government here, then other countries are going to start to really kind of like allocate monies for the reconstruction of Haiti. Tomorrow I'm going to be, if I go live tomorrow evening, if I go live tomorrow evening, I will be able to discuss more in depthly um the 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 flow of things moving into 2030, give you my perspective. We'll talk about, I'm very certain that you guys have seen the condition of this country. I'm pretty sure because there was a lot of images floating around, so I know that you guys have seen it. We're going to talk also about mental health issues for Haiti, just a lot of other stuff. God willing that I'm able to work on this live tomorrow morning, because this evening I'm not going to have the time to do that. If I have the time to work on the live for you guys tomorrow morning, like work on all the points, then you guys are going to see me. I'm probably sure that I'm going to do that tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST over on Instagram. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for always like sticking up with me, and follow all the accounts. Don't forget to follow the youth agency on YouTube and also study those videos.